Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. Now, Spit Squad, Lil Durk lawyer, he basically speaking up and he's saying that all of this lawsuit is cap. He's saying they have no evidence. And in a statement, his attorney said, the prosecutors focus on Durk's music and notice his year-long record. And so when we look at this situation, they mentioning his music, his song, and things like that, and his lawyer feel like it's nothing. But it could be nothing. But I think one thing you have to pay attention to is that if I spoke on this yesterday with something else. I can't remember what. I think I spoke on it with the Young Thug situation. If I'm rapping a song and I say, yo, I was outside in a black hoodie and I hit a dude up in a red hoodie and I hopped in a blue Beamer, and it's on camera somewhere where I was in a black hoodie or where somebody was in a black hoodie and somebody got hit in a red hoodie and somebody jumped into a blue Beamer. What that tells law enforcement is if I didn't do it, I had first person knowledge of what happened. If I didn't do it, I know who did do it, or somebody told me what happened who was close to the situation. And that's why when we have cases that come out, when y'all see things on TV, and y'all be like, yo, why the police won't give us more information? Because they want to know that any other information they get is credible. So let's just say somebody may have killed somebody. And when they broke into their house, they broke in through the window on the second floor and they knocked over a vase and broke the vase. Well, the police are not going to tell you that on the news, because if somebody rapping to a song, if somebody on a song rapping and they say, yeah, folks hit the second floor window and he broke a vase, well, the police gonna say, well, he had to know first person knowledge or second person knowledge. Whoever did that, he knows who did it if it wasn't him, because he have knowledge of the situation. So when you look at this situation and the cops are saying, yo, we have a fourth person, the person who gave Quando Rondo location up, and then Durk is in the song saying we got the location, go. And then also another thing that wasn't good, and I'm not saying that Durk did any of this, but another thing that makes him look bad is when he inserted Quando Rondo yelling no into his song. I think it was Aha, and it had a lot of questionable lyrics in it. So when you look at it from that standpoint, you can't say it's a witch hunt on lyrics. Now, I would agree, like, let's just say, all right, this ain't what you want. Now, if the prosecutors was to come in court and say, yo, he got some lyrics from this song he did called This Ain't What You Want from back in the mid 2000s and we want to use this, then you say, okay, this is a witch hunt. But some of these lyrics sound relevant. Now, when the lawyer says he has nothing, you also have to understand that they saying is somebody actively cooperating on this case. So obviously the lawyer is supposed to say is nothing, but the person who's actively cooperating can possibly put you on the stand or put you in a scene or put you in a place to make you the leader of this stuff right here. And a lot of times, man, when you make it to a certain level, you just got to get people away from you, man. Sometimes it's going to be your cousin. Sometimes it's going to be your brother. Sometimes, no matter who it's going to be, you got to get them away from you. Now, I will say this. The one smart thing that Durk did do was he got his record cleaned. And the reason to have your record clean at this point is because now they can't come into court and say, yo, well, he has a criminal history of this and he did that and he did this. Now, I don't know if they can come in and say, yo, he was arrested for this, he was arrested for that, but now they can't actually put anything on there. And honestly, I don't understand how he was able to even get his record cleaned when it was like felonies and stuff. But maybe it's a certain amount of time, maybe it's a certain amount of money. I know people who get their records expunged, but I thought it was only for like non-violent crimes you can get expunged. But I'm sure it's other things, especially when you got money and you can tap into resources and stuff like that. And, you know, you got certain political connections where you can get this process expedited. But who knows, man? everything that's happening, we'll see what's going on with it. We'll see how it play out. But Lil Durk lawyer basically saying that, you know, the prosecutors are grasping at straws. Now these are the feds. This is not the state. And 99% of the time they say when the feds come get you, they got all their ducks in a row. They know exactly what they looking for. And if any of these people are actually snitching or telling, we may see a superseding indictment with more charges brought up against him for other situations. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair.